All right. And just like that, we are rolling. Welcome, guys, to the first episode of my brand new podcast, Talk to Me. Fun fact about this episode, though. Also, thank you for joining me on this Friday the 13th special. What a debut. Um, I shot the first episode of this podcast on Tuesday, intending for it to be uploaded on Tuesday. This would have been the second episode. Um, but I had crazy, like I couldn't get it uploaded at all. I don't know why. It wasn't uploading. I tried every method. Wasn't uploading. I even had the file corrupted. And then when I recovered the file, it was literally and like figured out how to actually get it uploaded. I just decided I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna reshoot it. I'm not gonna. Hey, what was said on that one? What was said on that one? Everything's gonna be entirely different today. But it is going to start off. It is gonna start off the same, pretty much. Again, thank you for joining me on this Friday the 13th special. Thank you for taking time out of your day to watch your boy just yap and just yap your ears off. Uh, so thank you for that. Um, so again, yeah, welcome to Talk to Me podcast. I am your host, Ennis. Um, Thank you for showing love on the Instagram page for the people who followed. Mostly people I know, but I appreciate you guys. Thank you. And for those who don't know me or whatever, just still thank you for taking time out of your day to watch me. Just make sure, hey, subscribe to the podcast here on YouTube, follow the page on Spotify, and subscribe on Instagram. I have the podcast page on Instagram, but I also have my personal as well. So feel free to do whatever you want. You don't even need to do that. Just do whatever you want. Free will, free will. So, like I said, my name is Ennis. I'm 19 years old. Uh, and breaking news for family and other friends who have no idea. I'm 19 years old. I'm a college dropout. Boom, son. Drop the bomb. I'm a college dropout. Then I dropped out a couple months ago, back in April. I'm a college dropout. I'm an aspiring professional wrestler. uh, yeah, it's gonna be a lot of texts and calls now. It's gonna be a lot of family drama, but it's like the only people who knew were people who I was really close with. Everybody else, I'm sorry, but yeah, yeah, and I'm not gonna sit here and explaining why I did it in depth so much. It's just simply I did it because that's not something I like to do. Though it may have seemed like it for people who know me. Yeah, no, that was not it at all. I'm a college dropout. I'm currently unemployed right now, so it might be like, damn, what the fuck does this kid have going on? What's his plan in life? Uh, and I'm figuring that out. I'm figuring that out every single day that I wake up and that I'm living, and I'm figuring that out along with starting up this podcast. Um, these last couple months alone, life in general is odd at sometimes, and it's confusing. But these last couple months alone, somewhat hectic, very interesting, very just mind-boggling. You're thinking a lot. I've been thinking a lot every single day. I mean, thinking about, damn man, getting another job. How am I gonna do it? And also to using the time that I have to figure out what it is I truly want to do. And I've been experimenting these last couple of months with a bunch of shit. Um, after I dropped out of college, I went into mixed martial arts. Uh, Training that for a couple months. Freaking, it was fun, and I thought honestly that was gonna be like my. I thought that was like my calling card or like my my call to action. I thought that was gonna be it for me, but then no. Um, then after that, I started working, busting my ass off, got my own bread up. Boom, cool. Uh, broke my ribs, and then my boss never called me back. Which I'm not gonna mention any names at all throughout this podcast, but to my old boss, if you see this, bro, what's up with that, B? Um, And then back in September, I started training in professional wrestling. So I know that's a quick, brief thing, but yeah, we'll explain it in depth throughout this video and more in time. I feel like I could try so hard to explain myself now, um, but it's just gonna be better on as this show goes, as this podcast goes. You guys are gonna get to know the real me. My intention and why I say that is because my intention with this podcast in the bio on the YouTube page, it says like I wrote, I would hope that this show encourages you to be you. Is this show, I intend for it to be a safe space. I intend to build a community with people to help people grow and become better in any and all means possible. Me, I'd want people to succeed. I don't even need to know you. You watching this video, I'd want you to get whatever the hell it is in life. Whatever success is in your own mind, I hope you go out there and get it. But I just hope that with this podcast or the stuff that I need, the stuff that I am going to be saying, or the people who I share the podcast with, who I have on guests, have as guests, which that will be happening in the future. I just hope that in a way we can, I myself or whoever I'm sharing the podcast with, the time with, I hope that you could be inspired, or hope it could help you gain a different view on things, however way it may help you. I just hope it does. That's my intention with that. This podcast is going to be open minded, uh, just most random conversations possible. There's going to be episodes where it's just so different from like a traditional one. I feel like a traditional episode for this podcast would just be like motivational talk. Um, and I can't even tell you what a random one would be. It would just be whatever mood or whatever it is. But this is just a safe space for everybody. Safe space for you to comment down your thoughts or questions you have in the comments, and I'll get back to you. I could even get back to you on the next podcast episode. I could relate it to viewer questions, whatever it may be. I've been thinking about it more and more and more throughout the week, especially after the first episode I filmed got corrupted. I was just thinking about more ideas for the podcast. But uh, but yeah, damn. All right. What about me? So I mean, a little bit about me. I'll sum it up again. Yeah, I'm 19. Inshallah, I'm turning 20 in 2 months. Uh, it's crazy. It's just getting more serious. Um, like I said, I dropped out of college. I was a former. I used to play basketball. Former basketball player. Still have love for the game, but it's just watching it and watching it now. Like I don't play it at all. I haven't picked up a basketball in God knows how long. That's yeah. Um, Huge Knicks fan. Um, so yeah, we did that. Uh, did collegiate wrestling. I'm into professional wrestling. I mean, I've always been into it as a kid, and as much as like, yo, this kid's a nerd, bro. This guy's still like a little kid, bro. Like a professional wrestling, fake shit. I mean, it's not fake. I train in it. It's not fake. I mean, the bumps we take, the hits we take, it's not, bro. That's a whole other topic. It's a whole other thing. We could spend the whole day on that. Um, that's a debate. But yeah, always into professional wrestling. That'll be like I always used to say as a kid, I'm gonna be a future WWE superstar, and I know there's many others that have said that too. But actually, no offense, but I'm actually working towards that. I want to see where professional wrestling will take me. So we'll see along the journey what happens, or it may not even happen at all. Who knows? Um, I'm into fashion. I'm into fashion. I don't mean to be like a weirdo, but shout out AZVA Studios for the sweats. I would get up right now, but I'm too comfortable. Um, so yeah, I mean it's on my Instagram too. I literally tagged the product and the page. So if you want them, oh wait, no, you can't even get these anymore. Oh shit, yeah, exclusive, son. Unless you got connects like that make you another pair. Then I'm jealous. I'm jelly. Yeah, I'm into fashion. When it comes to music, it's literally when I was younger, it was exclusive to rap and hip hop. When I was younger, because that's what I grew up with mostly. But now that I gotten older, it's just self discovery, bro. You just discover so many other shit. I feel like my music taste is just like a heavy mixture of just whatever. It could be like whatever mood, techno, house music, country, rock, rap, old school rap, R&B, pop, 80s music, 50s music. I feel like I'm an old soul blended with today. But yeah, my music taste is literally whatever. Literally whatever. If I show you my main playlist that dates all the way back to 2015, it's like 1,500 plus songs. Yeah, it's a mixture of shit. So if you want a music debate or you want to talk about music, that's another thing we could talk about too. You could talk to me about that. You could talk to me about plenty of shit, whatever it is you want to talk about. But yeah, and another reason, like with the music, it's a crazy mix because me, I grew up with my mom's side, and like all my aunts, like each aunt that I've had, though they may have shared like a similar tastes in music a little bit. I feel like each aunt that I have had their own taste of music. You know what I mean? Or like specific artists. Uh, I have one aunt that literally put me onto old school rap, and also two like one aunt, the same aunt that was into old school rap put me onto like Jordans when I was younger as a kid, along with my brother too. Um, my mother was like 80s pop music, so I know all that shit. If I want to get girly girl, um, we could get on that. Um, I had one aunt who was into rock music, and though I didn't listen to rock music today, like though I didn't though I didn't listen to rock music when I was little as a kid, now I'm like, you know what I mean? And I'm like, oh, I remember her playing that song. You know, it's funny. Um, but yeah, it's like, and one aunt who's into like reggae music and stuff, and yeah, it may have not been music I liked as a kid, but now I'm like, yeah, I have everything. So kudos to them. Um, but yeah, that's getting to know me a little bit. Like I said, this show is gonna, yeah, I intend to be an open book. So just ask away, and whatever conversations are just gonna, you'll just figure me out too. So don't worry about that. There'll be plenty of getting to know each other, plenty of tea times. Um, what I want to talk about, cause blooper. Anybody be like, oh, why don't you just clip the mic on? I like holding microphones. I don't know. Feels like it's more official. Don't judge. Uh, what I want to talk about today is something that I did talk about on Tuesday when I shot the first one. But I was able to think about it more, and yeah, I feel like it is the proper way on how to start off this podcast, being that like my life position right now is all about this. So the topic of today is going to be just trying to find yourself, like trying to stay committed to the journey or figure out what your journey is. What's your purpose in a way? And though it's kind of hard to find out what your purpose is, um, and it's hard to find out what your purpose is, especially at the age that, like, I myself am 19, or I have a lot of friends from that I went to school with that are going to be watching this. Our age group or kids who are a little younger or even older. I feel like it's a timeless thing. You may like it may feel hard to figure out what exactly your purpose is. Some people may get it, which is good. Um, but a lot of the times it's a little tricky because you may do one thing and then it leads to another. But that's the thing, bro. It's just life experiences. You try one thing, no, but then oh, here's this other thing, and then another door opens up. You take it. It's just self discovery, man. And that's why I feel like is definitely it definitely has been going on with me these last couple months, and I feel like it's just going to be more of a continuation. Um, like I said, I experimented with so much stuff. Um, and I experimented with so much stuff as being like as like my version of venting out in a way because um because I'll give it a little backstory. When I dropped out of college, um, it was something that I really did not want to do too much. But when I was there, I decided to give it a shot and then stay in it. But like I don't know, my thought process was switching up on it like throughout the months. Literally did a semester and a half, Tony Soprano education of college, whatever. But I admit it, I'm proud to say it. It's my life. I don't care what You really got to think about it, or what you have to say. To be honest, with all due respect. Um, what really led up to that in college, bro? I was just not me at all. I was not me at all. I really like, and thinking about it, and me, I'm not a person who thinks too much about the past, because the past is the past. What happened is what happened, and it all happened for a reason. No matter how messed up that sounds or how messed up it may have been for you, the past is the past. Shit happens, and that all happened for a reason. You might not understand it now, but you will get it later. Um, but me, yeah, leading up to just me giving up college, dude, I was just not me. I lost myself up here, literally up here, and that's, I feel like, is the worst place to lose yourself here, because once this is all gone, everything is out the window. Nothing would be right, nothing would be good. um, Nothing good comes from it when you're lost here. It really doesn't. um, I was gone, bro. It's like almost in a way like I was like literally drowning in college. Like I was just not me. I was not me at all. um, and I was really just uncomfortable. It's like I was bathing in someone else's skin, even though being in like my own. It just wasn't right. I didn't like it at all. And also too, right after my birthday, I had, I mean, the loss of my I had the loss of my grandfather right after my birthday too. And for the family, uh for me, I looked at my grandfather as like my own father. Like he was a big father figure in my life. And that was the closest person to me who I lost in family. And on top of like already being lost upstairs in the head and like trying to hold on, and then that too, it just all got up to me, and then to a point where it just, you know what I mean, a breaking point in a sense. But yeah, I had a breakaway from people in college. A lot of relationships in college were ruined. But like I said, man, things happen for a reason. As messed up as it may sound, especially if they're watching, shit happens, bro. Shit happens. I forgave myself, um, and I hope that they, forgive me in a sense too. But yeah, no, so much was happening. Yeah, it was like a big like fog upstairs, and when I dropped out, yeah, man, it was a lot of thinking that was going on, bro. It was a lot of self reflection, deep self reflection. I was focused on ways of getting better rather than staying complacent or just staying the old me. I had to beat that version of me, and that took a while. I feel like I confidently say that, and I think, my higher beings and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, I think God. Um, but I've got through that point, and I thought that point, sometimes it felt like it wasn't gonna happen. I was gonna stay the same, but no, I did. I confidently say that now, speaking that, yeah, I beat that version of me. Um, so yeah, there were so many things I had to uh, I had to go over and just reflect and do, just to become better, to become a better version of myself. And I feel like I've done that. So pat on the back for me, because that was, and this is something that I want you to understand too. It's like on your journey to success, whatever it may be, whether it's like your own spiritual journey, whatever it is, right? In any and all way possible, in any and all ways possible, success only comes from one person, bro. Like the one person who has to put the effort in is you. God will help you, but like speaking like one on one, the only person who's going to be able to do it is yourself. The only person who's going to make things work is you, and the only person who's going to fuck it all up is you. It's yourself. Um, you can have people who are willing to help you, but they could put all the help in the world. If you have that mindset of not going to do it, then nothing is going to get done. It all comes to you. It's all here, and you got to be guided by here, and you got to think with this one. You know what I mean? Um, it's a journey, and another thing too is, uh, yeah, it all comes down to you, bro. Uh, all comes down to you. And look, in my life, I have people who are willing to help me no matter what, and I'm extremely grateful for them, whether they're family or friends. I'm extremely grateful for those people. I know who they are. I have a feeling that I don't know who they are at least. Um, it's like one thing I want to say about that though is um, and love for you guys who do help me. The unconditional fucking love, bro, that I have for you. Um, One thing is, I mean, that I know at least in terms of your own journey, your success. I know, and I hope you should know, or you're about to know now. Um, Finding people, and it's messed up to say in today's world, but it's the truth. Finding real people, like real, genuine people who are willing to help you, is already hard. Like people who are willing to help you become a better version of yourself. That's hard. That's hard. Um, but what's even harder than that? What's even harder than that is finding people, and especially if this relates to profession, finding people who are willing to help you become better than them at whatever it is, whether it's profession or just growth, whatever it may be. It's hard to find people who are willing to help you become better, but it's harder to find people, or damn near impossible to find people who are willing to help you become better than them. I hope that makes sense, but I feel like that's the truth, bro. I've seen it already so many times. The helping hand only goes so far before it gets cut off. They'll help you, but then, oh, I got to pull back. They pull back because it can be jealousy, it can be intimidation, it could be jealousy due to the fact of when they help you and they see you're going up in life at whatever it may be, they're going to be like, damn, nah, this person's going to get what I want, so I'm going to cut it off now. They're going to get what I've been busting my ass for all these years, or what my dream is. They're going to take it from me. No, 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 no. They cut it off. They don't want to help you anymore. Which, if somebody does help you like that, if somebody does help you achieve something that you really want in life, don't be a fucking asshole. Help that person back, bro. Because they were like a fucking I can't even put it to words, bro. Somebody did help you on that level. Fucking help them back. Don't be a dick. If you don't help them, you're an asshole. You're greedy. And that's that negative energy shit. You could nah stay over there with that shit. Um, but it's hard though. I don't really know where I'm going at this right now because I feel like my mind is like just racing over a bunch of things, or also till it's more of a comfort. I've been lighting equipment that I actually bought because the lighting on the first episode was so bad. This came in, and then the camera too was just looking at me. So bear with me, but yeah, it's hard to find people who are willing to help you, man. That's why it all comes down to you. You got to count on you because you're literally the only thing you got to make it out. You have to be your own ticket out, man. That's it. Uh, and another thing too, along with your journey of success, again, whatever success is in your own mind, go out there and get it. But another thing too is along your journey, don't live a life of regret. What I mean by that is go and try that thing that you want to do rather than not doing it at all. I'd rather want you, I mean, you shouldn't care about what I'd want for you in a way, because and I mean that with all due respect, because it's your life, not mine. But if just to hear me out, how I live my life is I'd rather try and get the answer rather than when I'm older, 30, 40, 50, or even getting up there, 60, whatever, later in life. I'd rather have the answer rather than being at that age sitting down like, damn, I regret not doing that. Or like, what if, There's so many things I've tried already in life, like these last couple of months, I've got the answer to, and I'm okay with it, bro. Even if it didn't work out, like even if things uh you wanted to go your way went your way, or it didn't, whatever the case or situation may be, uh, if it's a new hobby, whatever, at least you fucking tried it. Just try it, bro. It's not gonna hurt. People are so scared to just fucking go out of the box or go be in a little uncomfortable position for a while. But that's the only way you're gonna grow. If you stay complacent, you stay with the bullshit, you just stay with the energy that's around you, you accept what you're already given, bro. Nothing. You're not gonna progress, or you're gonna be miserable over time. Why? Because you're gonna be like, damn man, how come I'm here? How come I'm this? How come nah, bro? Just have the mindset. Just fucking go. All gas, no brake. Just go for it. Fuck it. You failed. Get the fuck back up. A winner is a person who failed, but just try it again. Just one more time, bro. Just one more time. Just keep going, bro, and whatever it may be. And yeah, literally, just keep fucking trying, bro. Don't give up on your dreams. There's no price in the world that should buy you out of your dreams. If there's a price tag or some shit, then nah. Then I feel like it either wasn't meant for you, or you're not confident enough in it. But it's your dream, you have to be, bro. Why? Because you're the only person who's gonna make it work. Me, you, everybody around in this world, the 7, 8 billion people in this world, we each have a one of one vision from God, bro. We each have a one of one vision that He blesses us with. And we may not see how we're going to get there. We definitely don't know. Or you may see one way, but it ends up being the other. We don't know how we're going to get there. We see the end goal. We just got to trust, bro, and we got to try. My end goal in life is just being set up, and everybody's definition of setup may be different from the way how you grew up. But mine is, and I don't mean to sound materialistic, which my setup, my end goal is not all about that, but it's me having a fucking big ass crib, mad whips, big driveway, pool, a wife, kids, my own family, knowing that my family's good, abundance of money, good health of being, no worry, just stability in every way possible. That's my end goal. That's my end goal. I just shared a vision with you. Though you might be like, oh, that's the wrong thing. I confidently speak that out to the world, into the universe, because I know it will happen. How? I have no idea. See, I'm doing professional wrestling, having hopes that that could take off for me. I could go be in the WWE, I could go have a great career, become a legend. But will that happen? We'll find out. It may not happen at all. That just might just be a dream of mine. Um, Same thing goes for this podcast. My bad, I had a brain fart. Same thing goes with this podcast, though. As much as I'd love for it to grow, it's not to grow for my own being, like for my own success. I'd want this to grow to build a community. But little do I know, in terms of building that community, you guys may build me up more. You know what I mean? There's so many routes, or this could last for a certain amount of time, and then something new comes and I start doing it. You just never know, bro. Every day is something different, and every day I feel like me, I start to think different ways of my own success. And though it's a good thing, it's a thing that can be a flaw in a way. Why do I say that? Is because, and I know I'm not the only person. I'm a crazy overthinker. I overthink a lot of things. And these last couple weeks alone, I've tried to let go of that too much. Why? Because, bro, and it's simple. It's just like a life saying for people who are my age, a year or two younger, a year or two older, whatever it may be. All right. It's okay not to have your life figured out right now. It's okay not to have the things that you want, or not to have things go your way that you intend for them to, or you'd like them to go. That's completely okay. And as hard as that sounds to just accept that, like, oh, accept, this shit just fucking up, whatever, bro, it's not going to last like that forever. It's not going to last like that forever. I promise you, bro. You will win at eventually. You just got to stay committed to it. You got to try and figure it out in different ways. You, like I said, you got to go outside your comfort zone. I've done a lot of public speaking. I've hosted events for my high school in front of hundreds of kids, people, and this is still something. It's brand new, but like it's just a little nerve wracking, bro. It's going out of my own comfort zone. It's going out of my own comfort zone because I have intention of later on fully telling you all about me. I can't do that right now, but you know what I mean? You just got to go out your comfort zone. You got to try and experiment. You got to just experiment new shit because that's the only way you're going to grow. But just figure out what it is you want to do in life. Figure out what it is you want to do. And as crazy as it may seem to people, if people don't need to see it the way how you see it. How you see it is how you see it. You stick to that. You chase that shit. Is your dream, bro. Don't let anybody belittle you or try to snatch it away from you, make you feel like you're worthless, bro. And yeah, just continue to believe in that. And as disrespectful as this may sound, fuck everyone's opinion. I'm looking dead right at you now. Fuck everyone's opinion. If you're looking to be validated, if you're looking to be validated by others, you're living a life according to their values and their standards, and that's not right. Why? Because it's your life, not theirs. You live your life according to your standards, your beliefs, your values. You do you. If you're going to be anybody in this life, just be you. Watch how far that takes you. Watch how far you bliss. Watch how far you grow. Watch how far you attract people. Watch how much you attract people, and watch how much you help people grow themselves, bro. I'm telling you, just be you. Don't be anybody else. Don't try to be somebody you're not. Because I've done that and I fucked up. Just be you, bro. We're all one of one. Even if we may like the same things, we are all one of one. We can't be replicated, bro. So do whatever it is that you want to do. And fuck everyone's opinion, bro. Find out whatever it is you want to do and stick to it. Just fucking stick to it, bro. It's okay to take criticism and opinions from people who are close to you, who you do love, because I do that too. I'm saying as a collect, like to everybody else. And I don't mean to make myself seem like a dick again, but yo, even to family members who aren't really close to you, fuck that shit. That shit's all chitter chat bullshit, bro. It's all whatever. Fuck that. Push that to the side, man. Lock in on your vision, bro. Lock in on your vision. Um, just be you, yeah, and watch how far that takes you. Watch how much good comes from that. Just be you. That's it. That's it, man. Yeah, damn. Just be you. Fuck everyone's opinion. Uh, and just know too, again, along your journey, every next level in life will demand a different you. Every next level in life will demand a different you. Um, and it again, it correlates to what I've just said earlier. Is the only way you're going to. You may not see it the way how I see it, or it may not be the success that you intend, but trying new things and whatever it is building you up to become better. It is making a new you. It's demanding a new you to accomplish that. Whether it's hobbies or just I'll just keep it at hobbies and shit. Or like something that you do gain interest in that does, hit your mind. Just fucking do it, bro. It's gonna make you a better you. It's gonna make you an all around better version. Um, just try new things. Don't be scared of it. Don't be scared to fail. But also too, like I said, it's your dream. Don't give up on it either. Like I said, Eliminate all the chit chat. Fuck that. That's worthless. That's bullshit. All the people telling you won't be fucking successful uh are people who gave up on themselves, are people who gave up on their dreams. People who are hating on you on that level are people who can't accept themselves. And I say that with the most respect possible. But if you have people who are hating on you, they just gave up on their dreams. Or they're afraid to fucking try. Or they've been afraid. Or they just became comfortable. They settled for less while they had the potential to become so much more greater. And again, it goes back to, I literally just justified that. It goes back to no price should buy you out of their dreams, out of your dreams, and they've been bought out of theirs. But that doesn't mean that you have to be the same. Get away from that energy, man. Tune that shit out. Just focus on you. You have it up here. You just gotta think it. And if you don't, oh yeah, we got music going on in the background too. Neighbors, NYC life. Um, but yeah, man. You see it, man. And if you don't see it right now, you'll break away from everything. Take a break from everything and figure it out what it is. Um, uh, as much as you want to become successful and as much as you stress about it, saying that, oh, I need it to happen at this time. If I'm not doing this at this time, oh, I'm not going to be it. I get it. And at the same time, I love that trait about myself and people. People who are like, no, 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 I got to do it. I got to do it. But yo, you got to chill too. Why? Because I've learned it. It's like, as bad as you want it, and some people are not going to agree with this, but I'd just love to hear your opinion. Leave it in the comments. You see this on Instagram, comment on it, whatever. It's okay to take breaks. It's completely okay to take breaks. You don't always have to be a fucking workhorse 24/7. You're going to drain yourself out like that. You need it. As important as it is to be successful, to have stability. Whatever success is in your own mind, whatever being a made man is, whatever being a made woman is in your head. As much as that is important, what's as important as that, or even more, which I think more, this is more important than your own success, is mental stability and physical stability. You have to make sure you're okay. If you're not 100%, nothing you do is going to be that same outcome or even better. If you're not 100% up here, how are you going to get it done? Or if you're not 100% here physically, how are you going to hold up? It's just going to trickle onto each other and then you're going to, you know what I mean? Uh, you need the break sometimes, man. I've learned that a lot in the world of professional wrestling too, because I was even taught that as well. I was taught that as well from people, trainees and stuff, my training partners. It's okay to take breaks. You got to listen to your body, man. And it's like with me too, I always make sure if it is break time for me, I literally purposely spend days of just nothing. Like just doing nothing. What, like, you deserve a moment, like you deserve nothing. And it's not that way at all. It's not that way at all. You just deserve a moment of just nothingness. Like just quiet. Just be, not even be in your own mind. Just breathe, bro. Meditate, stretch, whatever it is. You deserve a moment of just blur from everything else. Just and focus on you. Build on yourself, rebuild, get back in the mindset that you need to get back into, recover from that injury that you're recovering from, whatever it may be. Me, I take breaks. And every time I take a break, it's beneficial for me because when I get back to the things I need to get back to, I get back better. I see it from a different perspective, and that helps me. It's okay, bro. As bad as I'm chasing my success and I want to be a successful man at the age of 19 now, bro, I'm taking my time and I'm just listening to myself. I know I will get it when I get it. And you should have that same feeling too. It's not a race, it's a fucking marathon. Everybody's at their own pace. Some people are meant to get it before you. Just be inspired, bro. Don't have that hatred ass mindset. Don't be a hater, bro. Just be inspired and let that push you to get your own to get your own. But yeah, take breaks, bro. Don't be old macho man. Be a macho man will catch up to your ass. For real. Uh yeah, no, that yeah. Water break. What is your best friend? Stay hydrated. Let me see something. Looking at the notes, wanting to make sure that I get some points across, I think will be very beneficial to you. Yes, I write a little bit of notes. Don't judge. 95% of everything is off the dome. 5% is notes. Shut up, don't criticize. How about you try podcasting too? Walk in my shoes, dog. Shit. All right. Um. Oh yeah. Uh. Yeah, man. Take the breaks and follow us in your heart. Follow your dream, and control what you can. Control what's in your reach and your capabilities, and let the rest be controlled by God and your higher spirits, man. You'll see sometimes too. I'm talking more on a spiritual level, which I think my one aunt for helping me become better spiritually too. Thank you. If you're watching this still throughout all these minutes of me yapping, I love you. Thank you. But yeah, there's gonna be a whole lot of conversations, but no. Every single day, just try to become better in the little things. Try to beat yourself in little things. Whether it's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna set an alarm to wake up at 8 and I'm gonna go to the gym. When that alarm rings, wake your ass up, get ready, go to the gym. Uh, you don't feel like going to the gym one day, just do it. You beat yourself. You beat yourself up here. You're gonna feel way better after. There's gonna be plenty of times like that, but still continue to do it. You might be like, oh, but that goes against your break. Like when you need a break, you know when you need a break. You would know it. I can't tell you. You know what I mean? You go off of your judgment is your life. Again, all the it circles back to the whole thing. My whole like philosophy right here. You know you. I can only know so much about you. Or if I was your best friend, for an example, I have a my one and only best friend. We're about to go on to 15 years in spring. That's my boy. I take a bullet for that kid, bro. Which happy early birthday. Bro turns 20 on Monday. Love you, my guy. But yo, we know each other so much, right? We know I don't know how to say this because I'm trying to make sure it comes out right. But I'm just gonna blurb it out, whatever. You can only know a person so much. Like, I don't know what he's feeling deep down and shit. I don't know what's going on really here too much. And as much as that may be like, oh, you're a bad friend or you known him for that long, you don't know that, bro. There's shit that he doesn't tell me, and I don't tell him, and we're that close, man. I get it. That's just a life fucking thing, bro. I didn't tell him at first I dropped out of college. I kept that away from him, and he's my boy, bro. I tell him about everything else. I didn't tell him about that because I was just like, at that point in time too, I was kind of afraid of people's opinions. But then I just stopped. I went into my I don't give a fuck mood. But yeah, like there's so much that like we know and we do tell each other, but then there's a little bit that we don't too. What I'm trying to get at that is you know you. You may have a best friend that knows you a lot, but they don't know what the fuck you're truly feeling inside. They don't know that. They might not ask you that every day, and I'm not saying that you need to. No. But nah, like you know you the best. You know you 100%. Nobody else knows you 100%. God knows you 100% too, though. But I don't think nobody else here on this planet knows 100% of you. Only you know you. Um, and you know what you want, you know what you like, you know what you don't like, you know what you want to eat, you know what you don't want to eat, you know when you want to sleep. You see what I'm saying? But what's on my mind now? I feel like, oh yeah, I said control what you can, like what's realistic. Control the things that are realistic. Control the things that you know you can. Leave the rest to your higher beings. Trust in God. I'm telling you, everything will be all right. Everything will be a okay. Everything will be more than fine. Everything will be better than you could ever imagine. That's the truth. Um, sure, following your heart may be a scary thing, but the cost of living your life wishing you've had is even more scarier. Following your heart can be a scary thing because you may feel like you're going in the wrong direction. You may feel like, damn, did I just waste my time? But living a life wishing that you had, like I said earlier, regretting that you didn't try it out, is worse, bro. Don't have no doubt. Just fucking do it, man. My closing remarks. The road to success may feel like hell. Shit's going to be brutal. But the road to hell is going to feel like heaven, bro. The road to heaven is going to feel like hell, but the road to hell is going to feel like heaven. There you go. You know you're doing the right shit when things get harder. When things are constantly easy, that's no good because you're comfortable and you're not trying. Be willing to bust your ass for years just to get to that point where shit's easy when you're older. That's what I want. But then again, everybody wants something different. Whatever it is that you want, see it, believe it, achieve it, man. See it, believe it, achieve it. That simple. It all just starts with you. It all is here in the heart, it's here in the mind. I hope this episode inspired you. I hope some of the stuff did inspire you in a way. Um, and if it did, my pleasure. That's what I intend for. That's what I'd love to happen, and I love to hear that too. If you guys leave comments down below, um, just remember, man. Hey, nobody's saying it's easy. Just try and figure it out. Take a break. Take a break away from everything that you're doing. Your daily cycle. Figure yourself out here. Figured out your true passions. Once you got that, go all for it. Choose a life that you'd want to live and then say no to everything that isn't that. And that's where I wrap up the podcast. Um, thank you guys for joining me for this episode. It has been pretty fun. The Friday the 13th special, the first episode. Pretty good, I feel like. Um, thank you for taking time out of your day to watch this. If you watch this from start to finish, yo, I love you. Um, next episode 2, will be on Tuesday. The Instagram page is going to be clips from this episode. But yeah, just thank you for taking time out of your day to watch this. I hope I inspired you somewhat. You deserve to be loved. You deserve to be recognized. You deserve your success. You deserve stability. But again, it all starts with you. All love. I'll catch you guys on Tuesday. Comment down below, whatever. I'll get back to you. DM me on Instagram, whether on the podcast page or personal. I'll get back to you. But yeah, all love. Catch you guys on Tuesday.